Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and here I'm going to talk about some Toonami news, and I'm going to talk about some of the recent decision making that they've been doing this year or end of last year. But the big news that came out today was that My Hero Academia has been officially announced for Toonami starting May 5th. It will replace Gundam Orphans. I have mixed feelings towards this decision. I recently got into My Hero Academia on the FunimationNow, and I'm going to get into that in a second. Now, they put out a press release basically, saying that they're going to show all 3 seasons. Currently, the 3rd season, I think, is either premiering this week or next week. I'm not sure. Or it could be premiering already. I'm not sure. I'm very, very busy, so I don't pay attention to schedule stuff. I actually learn more about the stuff that airs on the FunimationNow on the forum site. Because that's where I find out everything, because I don't look at the schedules and stuff like that. I don't have time to look at the schedules. I mainly only have the FunimationNow just to watch the programming that I want to watch. So that's kind of how it is for me. But so a lot of people had been demanding My Hero Academia to be on Toonami, and I'll agree, it is a Toonami, show. I'm not going to deny that it isn't a Toonami show, because it is. It's fighting, it's action, it's everything you want in a Toonami-themed type show. The problem is that it's on the FunimationNow. You can literally pay $5.99 on the FunimationNow stream service and watch Season 1, Season 2, dubbed in its entirety. And that's the problem I have. As a matter of fact, I'm not just going to get into the whole My Hero Academia thing. I'm going to get into everything in this lineup. Okay, now, I just want to say that I'm a huge Toonami fan. Okay, I bought the Toonami box thing. I paid $50 for that thing. I've been watching Toonami since 1999. I am a true Toonami fan. Most of the people that watch Toonami today just watch it because they want to watch anime. Okay, I actually watch it not just because of the anime, but because of the aura of Toonami. I know about the Tom canon, the Toonami canon. Like, anytime they do, like, these, events, these, special Tom, vignettes, they all connect with the stuff that happened back in the early Toonami run. The Intruder 2. That connected with Intruder 1 from back in 2000. Okay? The reason why Sunny Strait was the voice of the Intruder in Tom 2 was because he was the voice of Tom 1 in the original Intruder, or in the original Tom voice. The original Tom 1 voice was Sunny Strait. And so that's why they brought him to do Intruder 2, because he was killed by the Intruder. And of course there was kind of a retcon, because they said that Tom 2 was Tom 1 just with an older voice, because he looked older now. He looked cooler too, by the way. Tom 2 is my favorite Tom of all time, because he looked cool. He looked cool, man. That was the best Tom. Like, come on now. But so Tom 2 came out, and it was still the brain of Tom 1, but he had a new voice now. Now, of course, in Intruder 2, years later, they used the Tom 1 voice, which was Sunny Strait, voice of Krillin. And, they tied that in. A lot of the new vignette events you guys see all tie in to the stuff they did back for the Cartoon Network Toonami and or the comic books. There's actually comic books too out there, not just the ones they recently released for Intruders. There's other ones too that were released. And that's another thing that a lot of people that are watching this right now that are new fans to Toonami don't understand. Because a lot of you people that watch Toonami just watch it for the anime. The thing is Toonami was never an anime block. It was an action-packed block. And why do I say it was action-packed block? Because the theme for Toonami, back when it was created in 1997, was based off of Space Ghost. Because the original host was Moltard, who was a villain of Space Ghost. You see what I'm saying? You see the whole space theme, that goes into Toonami. That's the whole reason why that's why Toonami is in space. It's based off of Space Ghost. It was a Space Ghost type theme, okay? And that's why they continued that in 1999 when Tom took over as the host for Moltard. But the thing is getting a little history lesson here with Toonami, but the thing is okay, so here's the thing. Okay, the current block, or the current lineup, as of May 5th, is going to have Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is going to be ending soon, by the way, My Hero Academia, the rerun of Fluey Cluey, you got JoJo, Hunter x Hunter, Black Clover, Naruto Shippuden, which will be going on for until 2030 at this point, by the way. Space Dandy, Cowboy Bebop, and Ghost in the Shelf 2nd GIG. Okay, so here's the thing. There is only 3 shows that are not Funimation, okay? And that is Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, and JoJo. Fluey Cluey Season 1 actually is owned by Funimation, even though they didn't dub it. They recycled the title from Bandai. Though, of course, the new seasons, Season 2 and 3, will be Toonami Productions. Or Adult Swim Productions, but since it's on Toonami, it should just be a Toonami production, like IGPX was. So I'm not sure about Ghost in the Shell. I know there was one Ghost in the... I'm not a big fan of Ghost in the Shell, but I know there was one Ghost in the Shell that was a Funimation. I'm not sure if it was this one or not, because they third-party license it out to people. But that's the thing, guys. And Cowboy Bebop wasn't dubbed by Funimation, but they currently own it too. So that's the problem, guys. Is Funimation, in my personal opinion, has too much on Toonami. And that's my biggest issue. Is it's starting to become more of FunimationNow 2.0. And I really believe this because I have not seen a new title come on Toonami in like a year now. I mean, yeah, you have JoJo. I don't know. Did JoJo come out in 2016 or 2017? I'm not sure. Let me look it up. I think it came out in 2017. So that was like the only one. That was the only new title we got that was that was not a Funimation title. I mean, if you look at the programming, okay, it is pure dominant. It is pure dominant that everything is Funimation. And it's not even a big issue for me that Funimation are getting most of the stuff on Toonami. The biggest issue is that these are shows that you literally can watch the dub. I'm talking about the dub, not the sub. Okay, these are dub shows because there are people not just like me that don't watch subtitles, that they just want to watch the dub. Okay, there is literally, okay, half this lineup, okay, the shows are already out there to watch legally on stream services. And that's my biggest issue with this. And My Hero Academia is one of them. Okay, now if they were starting with season 3, it'd be different. But they're not. So you're going to wait another year for this programming to get caught up to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at their lineup last year, okay, other than Samurai Jack, I guess Lupin. I think Lupin wasn't that Band Zoom? Okay, so Lupin, maybe not Funimation. Okay, and then JoJo. So that's 3. That's 3 out of like 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 new Funimation titles for last year. So far, we have a new Funimation one this year. And then, not to mention, the years before that, you had Dimension W, Samurai Champ Loop. I'm sorry. It seems like they're trying to gravitate more towards Funimation titles, which is fine, but they need to be shows that haven't been shown yet on the Funimation Now, like Attack on Titan and like Dragon Ball Super. So I know they can do it because they've done it for 2 other titles. And that's a big issue right now with me, because the way the direction is, I mean, we haven't the last what are they called? Aplex of America. We got them for Sword Art Online 2 and Kill la Kill in 2015. And then Akame gi Kill and Parasite, which were Savari film titles. They we haven't seen any of those in a while. So where are those shows getting on? Why aren't there new shows of them getting on? You know what I'm saying? Like, we've gotten very limited on some of the stuff that's coming on Funimation or on Toonami right now. Toonami needs to be an action-packed block. And it needs not just anime, it needs stuff like Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack proved that you can still put regular cartoons on Toonami. I'm sorry. I shouldn't call Samurai Jack a regular cartoon. But you can put on an American-type anime like Samurai Jack, okay? Because it really should be considered an anime, because it is kind of like doing Japanese-type culture-type shit in it, right? Samurais, obviously. Basically, Samurai Jack proved that you can literally put an American anime on the block and it can get good ratings. It got the best ratings, other than Dragon Ball Super. Samurai Jack got the best ratings last year. Dragon Ball Super obviously eventually topped it, but you see what I'm talking about here is you can do that. I mean, let's say they do come out with a Teen Titans season 6, okay? Because Beast Boy's voice actor kind of rumbled this rumor going around now. So hopefully it's a true rumor this time. But let's say they get a season 6 of Teen Titans. That's something if I was Jason DeMarco right now, and there was a real good indication that Teen Titans season 6 is coming out, I would frickin' be on the phone right now, frickin' trying to negotiate a deal. to get that thing exclusively on there, because they got that DC stream service coming out at some point. I think during the summertime or something like that. They got that shit coming out, okay, very soon. And you know, once that thing comes out and it's successful, well, I would assume it's going to be successful, but if it does become successful, you know that that shit's going to be on that stream service exclusively. So if I was DeMarco right now, I'd be trying to get that thing locked up. I'd be trying to get it locked up. So Toonami would be showing it right now, whenever it comes out. You know what I'm saying? And also another problem I have with this schedule is Fluey Cluey, the first season has been moved to midnight, but they made a press release about the new season 2 and season 3 were going to air at 11:30, but yet it got bumped for My Hero Academia. Now, I'm assuming they're going to put Fluey Cluey back at 11:30 once season 2 premieres in June, but to me, why would you even bump it in the first place for My Hero Academia when you're just going to switch it in like 5 weeks or whatever it is that it premieres? Why would you even bother at that point? And also, not to mention, Black Butler is taking a kicking right now because they got bumped all the way to 1:30. They were originally at 11:30. Now they've been bumped all... First they were bumped to 1, and now they're bumped all the way to 1:30. You know, so that just tells you what my whole opinion is on Black Clover being the next Naruto, or at least, no, they were hyped to be the next Naruto. I'll tell you one thing right now, Black Butler's an okay show. It has its flaws, but I've kind of grown to like it a little bit. There's some stuff in there that doesn't make sense. I don't like the whole nun thing, or not the nun thing, I'm sorry, the sister thing. You know, Asuka being obsessed with a nun, I think is just kind of weird. But I guess that's the point, I guess. But hope not. Hopefully he grows tired of it, because like that's getting really weird. You know, Hunter x Hunter's been moved back to 1. Which I think is sort of good, because I think Hunter x Hunter needs... See, my whole thing is shows like Hunter x Hunter need to be on sooner time slots, because, like, graveyard hours don't really work. Then again, Hunter x Hunter really creeped me out last week. I don't know. I don't know. My opinion's changed on Hunter x Hunter now after last week's episode. I hated last week's episode. I was fucking, excuse my French. I was not happy. I almost turned off the TV after that scene they did. The fact that they had the balls to do that too, you know, and show that, you know, little kid getting his head cut off. Well, they didn't show it. I mean, they didn't really show it, but I mean, you know, they showed the guy, you know, put his hand out, you know, and then the next thing you know, you see the guy, the kid's dead right there. Like, I was just like, man, I hated that. I hated it. I almost turned off the TV after that. I did not like that at all. I did not like that they did that. They did that a while ago too. I was not happy with it. I don't like when you kill little kids. And that's not just an anime, it's like for anything, really, you know. I don't like... I think you go a little too overboard when you do that on programming, when you're doing that, you know. I can't like that stuff, you know, when you're doing that shit on TV. That goes for everything, not just for Hunter x Hunter, especially in that. But it was very sickening to me that they did that. That to me should have been censored. I know it's Toonami and it's Adult Swim, but I feel like that was overboard. They should have censored that. That's something I feel should have been censored. If you're gonna censor anything, kid getting killed like that, nah, can't do it. Can't do it for me. That's my whole take on Hunter x Hunter. But Hunter x Hunter was moved to 1 o'clock, which I think will benefit it a lot better. And, you know, Cowboy Bebop's being shown again. I mean, you know, like, you know, I just don't get it. I mean, they're just re-showing Cowboy Bebop again. I mean, yeah, I like Cowboy Bebop. I like Cowboy Bebop like the other guys do, you know, but what is its reasoning for coming back? You could bring it back at any time. Why just re-show it again? Why not show something else? You know, even if you want to recap Attack on Titans, show something else. You know, Ghost in the Shelf. Why are they showing Ghost in the Shelf again? I just don't understand the creative booking decisions lately of Toonami. Some of the things that they're doing just doesn't make sense to me. It feels like they don't have anything. It really does. It feels like that they're kind of chalking at the bit right now because they don't have anything available from other companies besides Funimation. I don't know, guys. My Hero Academia is a good show. I was bugged for like over a month to watch it by Classy, someone on the forum site. And I eventually did cave and watched it after I got caught up with One Piece. On the Funimation Now, which brings me up to another point, is the Funimation Now actually like is the reason why One Piece cannot be ever successful on Toonami, because people can just watch it on the Funimation Now. So why watch it on Toonami? That's why it got canceled on Toonami, because you can literally watch it at any time. You know what I'm saying? You can watch it at any time, so why would you watch it on Toonami when you can just watch it right away on the Funimation Now? And, by the way, they're like 150 episodes ahead of where Toonami was at. So that's why it got canceled. For people that are wondering, that's just bad. Not to mention, it still had the sting from people remembering it from the 4Kids version. Which the 4Kids version, I'm gonna tell you right now, I got into One Piece because of the 4Kids version, so I don't care what anyone says. I'll never 100% bash the 4Kids One Piece. You know, I love the theme song, and I love the voice actors. Not all of them, but most of them that did them. So you'll never hear me totally bash the One Piece dub. For 4Kids dub, but that's why it was well, there's a lot of variety of reasons. Another reason is just the fact that One Piece just isn't something that a lot of Americans want to watch anyways. That's just not something they're really into. But you know, my whole taking on this whole announcement with My Hero Academia being announced is it feels like they don't have anything available. You know, yeah, this is fan demand, but, I mean, freaking Fairy Tail's a fan demand. Thing is, Fairy Tail has 200-odd episodes, okay, out there to watch. You really think Toonami's going to put Fairy Tail on Toonami, which has over 200 episodes? You know how long that would take? It'd take like 2030. We're already waiting for Naruto Shippuden to finish off. That's going to take until 2025 the way this is going. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So, like, the way I feel Toonami's making decision-making is terrible as of late. I think they're not doing really good with programming as of late from what I've seen. I'm still going to support Toonami, but I really question their decision-making as of late on where they're going with the block and what they're planning on doing for the future, because this is eventually going to catch up to them. Because you can't just keep like showing shit that's literally available on stream services. You have to show stuff that hasn't been dubbed yet and hasn't aired yet as a dub on your show. That's what gets ratings. Samurai Jack, premiere, ratings. Okay, big ratings. Dragon Ball Super, dub premiere, big time ratings. Okay, you know, shows like that, they need you know, the big, you know, push. They need that, you know. Attack on Titans, premiere, you know, dubbed ratings. Okay, they need that. They need the variety of other dubbing companies besides Funimation, and they need new stuff. They need stuff that has not come on a stream service yet. So that's my whole take on the announcement of My Hero Academia. Good show, but like I said, you can literally watch it at any time on FunimationNow. So I don't see the point of it, unless that they were going to just show Season 3. They were going to just show Season 3, I would say, yes, this makes sense. If they're going to show Fairy Tail, the only thing that they could show is possibly the new season. If they show the new season of Fairy Tail, then it makes sense. And then also to bring up Black Clover again, for people, you know, that are wondering, Black Clover is 6 episodes. I'm not even kidding. They are 6 episodes ahead of Toonami right now. The FunimationNow. The FunimationNow is currently airing the dub version of Black Clover, and they're 6 episodes ahead of where you are at watching it on Toonami. Because I have the FunimationNow, and I've watched those episodes. So that's another thing. That's another problem. Is like, why would you even show a show that is not like that you're not premiering? Like, you know, it's already on the FunimationNow. It's already on the FunimationNow. So why would you watch it on Toonami? You need things that aren't like that. You need new things that haven't been shown yet to the audience dubbed. Okay? They need more of that, like they get with Dragon Ball Super, like they get with Attack on Titans, even the lame Space Dandy, because Space Dandy they were premiering. They were actually premiering that before the subtitle version, too. They need shit like that. Fluey Cluey's gonna premiere, I think, before the Japanese version premieres. So, I mean, that's one thing, but that's their own thing because they paid for it, you know, to be worked on. So, I mean, that's the thing, guys. It's like, I don't feel like Toonami's making the right programming decisions. Some of these things are just not making sense, and I don't know why they're going for shows that have already aired on a stream service. That's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate. If you like this video or my other videos, please subscribe. And that's about it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace.